Yes, it is very, very cold outside. Darius Rucker. It is very cold. So, sorry I haven't done a video all dang month. But on the bright side, I've come up with ideas, and it's 7 more days till NaNoWriMo. So, for my first return video, I'm doing a video on 10 things to help you not cheat at NaNoWriMo for these 7 days. Alrighty, my first little thing to help you not cheat is to talk to your friends. They'll help you come up with ideas, see stuff in a different light, see how you should better introduce your character, see how you should plan it better, see if you should change the name of some of these people. Because sometimes people will come up with the craziest names, and I don't know why. I really don't. Anyway, the next thing to help you not cheat at NaNoWriMo is to read from other authors. Now this will take the time and make it go by much, much faster. That's my cat. Okay. I am still reading this book that I showed you last time. I renewed it from the library, so there's no fines. I got like 5 more days with it. And I have not read it at all. This is the front. Not read it at all. But it will help you reading these books because, it'll help you with the dialogue issues. It will help you better introduce your characters. Come up with ideas on how you should introduce the characters better. Alrighty. And the next thing on this list is research. If you're doing a story based around a myth, like I'm doing, you want to do research on that myth. Because if you don't do research on that myth, you'll just sound stupid. And rewriting the whole dang book because you didn't do the research, that's gonna be difficult. So just do the research. Do research on other books if you want to focus on your other books. But just don't write it yet. Only research it. Next thing is you can binge watch stuff. You can binge watch that show. I don't watch Pretty Little Liars, but you can binge watch Pretty Little Liars. Find something on Netflix. You can binge watch it. Or find something on YouTube. Like you can go through and binge watch all the Crash Course stuff, which I did earlier today. It's a lot of fun. Come up with closet choices for your characters. Now this I kind of liked because in one scene for one of my characters, she's wearing this dress and it's like an upside down rose, what it looks like. And that's a symbol for another character. So you can go through and design these closet choices. There's fashion design videos on YouTube that you can find, and you can just draw out the dress, you can draw out the outfit. You could just go to your own closet and pick out some clothes that you think they would wear. But come up with an idea of what they would wear, what they would look like. Build your character on their looks for this idea. Building your character on their personality would go into the research section. Alrighty, number 6 idea is write on something else other than your NaNoWriMo book. Your NaNoWriMo book should honestly only be for November. I understand. I've had these struggles with wanting to write the NaNoWriMo book now. but you need to start fresh in November so that you can go through, blast through, do the first draft, and then say you've completed this book in this time frame. Because sometimes I'll go through and go ahead and start something, and then I'll have a plan for it, and then I won't complete that plan because I didn't start the plan with the first day. Kind of like how this YouTube channel idea went. I wasn't planning on starting the first video till October 1st, and then I did it earlier. And then I didn't do nothing for October 1st, and the whole thing went downward. Alrighty. So write on something else. Come up with a fan fiction for a book that you're reading. Come up with anything and write on that. Just don't write on your NaNoWriMo book at the moment until November 1st, then you can start. Alrighty, the next idea is to talk with your family. Now, this kind of works with talking with your friends, but with your family, you're like, how should I introduce this character? How should the characters talk when they're speaking with other family members, do you think? What would a family member ask over the phone? Like, there's several scenes in my plan where the character either gets interrupted on something and their mother has called. Like, what would the mother ask? Would the mother ask, have you ate? I think most mothers would ask, have you ate? Are you eating? That seems like the main thing. Whenever someone goes away from home, they're like, yeah, what are they doing? Are they safe? Are they doing this? Who are they living with? Oh my goodness, there's a lot of things that you just don't know from your perspective, but you want to include this type of character in there. So you're going to ask your family, what would they do if they were this character? Anyway, the next thing on this list is sit at the library. People watch. You don't have to be at the library. You can be at a cafe. You can be at a restaurant. You can go anywhere. Just if you go to the library, you tend not to spend money. So people watching shouldn't really cost you any money. You want to take a notebook, go somewhere out of the house, and write down what you see people doing. Do you see two old people? Do you see an old person and a young person? Do you see young people skipping class? Anyway, we shouldn't mention such stuff, but you know what happens. And you know you're probably going to write it, so you're going to take down notes about it. Yeah. The next thing on this list is write outside scenes of your characters. And actually, this is what my friend told me to do. She said to take the characters that you are going to write in your Nano book and take them outside of the Nano book. Find out how they're going to react and stuff, what they would usually say, how certain situations. Alrighty. And the last thing on here is actually for a friend of mine so that she can see an image of what I'm doing. Alrighty, so my friend happens to be having a baby, and she wanted the mint color in baby blanket. But I've come up with this cute little pattern for a baby blanket. I'm actually following a pattern from Crochet Crowd, but they have it all one color, and I've done two different colors here. And it is so dang cute. But the last thing is work on stuff for your friends and your family. Plan ahead on stuff for November so that you don't just hermit out in your room writing the book, hermit out at the library writing the book. Because November has Thanksgiving, it has a bunch of different things that you should be spending with your family. And you're like, please don't interrupt the writing of this book. My friend, she's not having her baby till January, so hopefully I get this blanket done. But I've just realized, look at this. Is this not NaNoWriMo colors? I'm kind of worried about that. I might be adding a border of pink. I don't know. I'll ask her if she wants a border of pink or not. Alrighty, and the bonus tip is vlog for Preptober, which is kind of a bit late now that we're only 7 days away from NaNoWriMo. But vlogging really does take time away from writing so that you don't actually write anything that you're not supposed to yet. List of things to do. Comment them down below so that I can see what you're doing and have more plans for what I should be doing instead of writing so that I don't cheat at NaNoWriMo. And that's all I gotta say for today. Have a nice night. Don't cheat on NaNoWriMo. We got 7 more days. Bye-bye.